Parisian chic is a style that exudes timeless elegance and understated luxury. Inspired by the romantic, classic, and sophisticated vibe of Paris, it captures the essence of a beautiful and functional living room. Today, we'll explore how to incorporate this style into your own home, transforming any space into a stunning reflection of Parisian charm. Creating a Parisian-inspired living room doesn't require extensive renovations, but rather a focus on key elements that embrace the look. The goal is to achieve a harmonious blend of modern functionality with classic beauty, creating an atmosphere that's both inviting and chic. If you're looking to elevate your living room with a touch of European flair, this Parisian chic makeover is the perfect inspiration. Stay tuned for expert tips, design secrets, and real-world ideas that will help you create the ultimate French-inspired space. Parisian chic is not just a design style, but an art form. It emphasizes a sophisticated yet effortless balance of vintage and modern elements, creating a space that feels timeless and fresh. The style draws inspiration from Paris's romantic charm, combining luxurious textures with minimalist principles. At the core of Parisian design are carefully chosen details, whether it's the elegant line of a classic armchair, a vintage chandelier, or the soft elegance of luxurious fabrics like velvet and silk. These details are essential in creating a space that captures the essence of Parisian flair. The best part of Parisian design is its ability to feel chic without being overdone. It embraces the idea of less is more, while still incorporating high-end elements like vintage furniture and ornate finishes. This makes it approachable yet incredibly refined. The color palette is one of the most crucial elements in achieving Parisian chic in your living room. Soft, muted tones like beige, off-white, and gray dominate the scene, providing a neutral base that exudes sophistication. These colors allow the other elements, like furniture and art, to shine. Accent colors in shades of navy, blush pink, or deep forest green add personality and depth to the room without overwhelming it. The key is to choose colors that feel timeless and grounded, creating a harmonious atmosphere that invites relaxation and conversation. The interplay of light and shadow is essential in Parisian design. Lighter colors reflect natural light, brightening up the space, while darker shades create intimacy and warmth, making the room feel cozy and inviting. The overall effect is one of balance and refinement. When it comes to selecting furniture for a Parisian chic living room, it's all about finding the perfect balance between elegance and practicality. Pieces should be both functional and visually appealing, with clean lines and a touch of sophistication. Opting for classic furniture like tufted sofas and vintage chairs can provide that timeless Parisian charm while still offering comfort. Antique or antique-inspired furniture plays a key role in a Parisian design. Look for unique pieces that tell a story, perhaps a vintage armchair with intricate carvings or a French-style coffee table made of wood with a delicate finish. These elements add character and a sense of history to the space, bringing it to life with rich textures and details. Keep the layout in mind when selecting furniture. The Parisian living room design often features a combination of statement pieces arranged in a way that feels organic and free-flowing, rather than overly structured. Don't be afraid to mix different textures. Velvet, wood, and metal can all come together to create a sophisticated and inviting atmosphere. The walls in a Parisian chic living room set the tone for the entire space. Instead of opting for plain, flat walls, Parisian design embraces textures and finishes that add visual interest. Classic techniques like wainscoting, wallpaper with subtle patterns, or even fresco-style murals can elevate the space, creating an atmosphere that feels both rich and inviting. For an authentic Parisian touch, consider incorporating moldings or paneling into the design. These architectural details give the room a sense of grandeur while maintaining a timeless elegance. Soft, pastel wallpapers with floral or damask patterns can also bring a touch of romance to the space without overpowering it. Don't forget about the importance of natural light. With elegant wall treatments, you can reflect the sunlight that pours through the windows, creating a warm, glowing ambience throughout the room. The combination of texture and light brings depth to the space and enhances the overall Parisian feel. The color palette of a Parisian living room plays a critical role in establishing a serene and inviting atmosphere. The key to a Parisian chic space lies in the use of soft, muted tones. Shades of beige, soft whites, dusty pinks, and light grays set the foundation for a timeless design that evokes both elegance and warmth. These hues help create a calm and welcoming environment. To add depth and contrast, use accents of deeper, richer colors like navy blue, charcoal, or even subtle gold tones. These darker shades work wonderfully in furniture, throw pillows, or wall art, and provide a sophisticated counterbalance to the lighter tones. The overall effect should feel harmonious, never overwhelming. Another option for introducing Parisian flair is incorporating metallics. Gold or brass accents can add just the right amount of luxury to your space without clashing with the serene base colors. This touch of glamour ties the room together, making it feel effortlessly chic. Lighting in a Parisian chic living room is essential for creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. The goal is to have soft, ambient lighting that mimics the natural glow of Parisian daylight. Layering different light sources, such as chandeliers, table lamps, and sconces, adds dimension to the space and evokes a romantic feel. Opt for fixtures that feature elegant detailing and a touch of gold or brass to elevate the room's charm. To achieve the perfect lighting balance, consider using dimmable lights. This gives you flexibility to adjust the ambience depending on the time of day or the mood you wish to create. Warm bulbs with a soft, golden hue will enhance the colors of your furniture and wall treatments, making the entire room feel cohesive and inviting. Natural light should be embraced wherever possible. Large windows or French doors allow sunlight to flood the room, accentuating the elegance of your decor. Consider using sheer curtains that filter the light, ensuring the space feels open, airy, and serene. This blend of natural and artificial lighting will give your Parisian living room its signature glow. Parisian chic living rooms are all about the finishing touches. The right accessories can elevate a space from beautiful to extraordinary. Look for decorative accents like elegant vases, vintage mirrors, or antique clocks that add character and refinement. A few statement pieces are enough to create a visually rich environment without overwhelming the room. Textiles are also an essential part of Parisian decor. Luxurious throw blankets, velvet cushions, and patterned rugs contribute to the room's warmth and comfort. These elements soften the space while enhancing its visual appeal. Choose textures that complement your furniture, adding a sense of richness and sophistication. don't forget about personal touches. Artwork, books, and carefully selected souvenirs can infuse the room with personality and tell a story. A well-placed sculpture or an antique photograph can speak volumes about the style and character of the space, giving it an inviting, lived-in feel. In a Parisian chic living room, furniture plays a crucial role in defining the space's character. The key is to choose pieces that have a timeless quality. Think classic French sofas, vintage armchairs, and elegantly designed coffee tables. These furniture pieces should combine both comfort and sophistication, striking a balance between traditional style and modern functionality. When selecting furniture, opt for neutral tones that allow other elements in the room to shine. Fabrics like linen, velvet, or even soft leather can add richness and texture to the space. For example, a tufted velvet sofa or an intricately carved wooden chair can become focal points in the room without overwhelming the design. Incorporating modern touches, such as sleek metal legs or minimalist designs, can help keep the space from feeling too heavy or outdated. The trick is to blend old-world charm with contemporary elements to create a cohesive, sophisticated look that feels fresh and inviting. Wall treatments are essential in creating the refined, understated elegance typical of Parisian chic design. Opt for subtle, textural wall finishes such as soft wallpaper, natural plaster, or even paneling that adds dimension without overpowering the room. Light-colored walls are often used to reflect natural light, making the space feel open and airy while still retaining warmth and sophistication. Another great option for adding interest to your walls is incorporating a statement feature, such as an ornate mirror or an eye-catching piece of art. These elements can serve as focal points within the room, drawing attention and setting the tone for the rest of the decor. The goal is to keep the walls simple but with deliberate, thoughtful additions. For an extra touch of Parisian charm, consider using vintage-style wallpaper or stencils with delicate patterns. These details can be introduced subtly, perhaps behind a sofa or as an accent wall, giving the space a layered, sophisticated feel. The key is to strike a balance between simplicity and detail, ensuring that the walls complement the overall design without overwhelming it. A key feature of Parisian chic design is its soft, harmonious color palette. Neutral tones like ivory, beige, and soft gray form the foundation of the space, creating a calm and inviting atmosphere. These colors reflect natural light and provide a subtle backdrop for bolder accents and textures. The result is a serene environment that feels both timeless and contemporary. To add warmth and personality, introduce muted pastels or rich jewel tones as accent colors. Shades of blush, dusty rose, or light lavender can infuse the room with a romantic, feminine touch, while deeper tones like emerald or navy blue provide contrast and sophistication. These pops of color enhance the room without overwhelming the soft neutrals. The trick is in the balance. Soft neutrals should dominate, while the accent colors should be introduced through smaller elements such as cushions, throws, or artwork. This creates a layered effect that feels elegant yet effortless, just like the Parisian aesthetic itself. Lighting is an essential element in achieving a Parisian chic living room. To create the perfect ambience, focus on a mix of natural and artificial light. Large windows that allow sunlight to flood the space are a hallmark of Parisian design, and when paired with light, airy curtains, they help to create a soft and inviting atmosphere. Natural light makes the space feel more open and airy, which is key to the Parisian aesthetic. In addition to natural light, consider using warm, soft lighting for evenings and nighttime. Opt for lamps with elegant, vintage-inspired shades, or crystal chandeliers that add a touch of glamour. The goal is to keep the lighting warm and welcoming, creating an atmosphere that feels intimate and cozy yet refined. Accent lighting can also be used to highlight specific elements in the room, such as artwork, sculptures, or architectural features. This draws attention to the room's finest details, enhancing the overall design. The use of dimmers is ideal for controlling the lighting levels, allowing you to adjust the mood depending on the time of day or occasion. The charm of a Parisian chic living room lies in the careful selection of decorative accents that reflect the owner's personality. These pieces, such as vintage mirrors, antique vases, and delicate sculptures, should evoke a sense of timeless beauty. When choosing accessories, it's important to select items that feel special, adding a layer of character to the room. Each piece should feel like a curated treasure, telling a story of French elegance and sophistication. Incorporating luxurious textiles like silk cushions, velvet throws, or embroidered curtains can elevate the space. These soft accents add warmth and richness, enhancing the comfort of the room while maintaining a refined aesthetic. Layering these elements creates a depth of texture that brings the space to life without overwhelming it. To finish off your Parisian chic living room, consider adding floral arrangements or plants that bring nature indoors. Fresh flowers or green plants can be placed in elegant vases, providing a refreshing pop of color. The goal is to integrate nature into your space while maintaining the elegant simplicity that defines Parisian design. As we wrap up our Parisian chic living room makeover, remember that the essence of this style is about effortless elegance and timeless appeal. Each element, whether it's the neutral color palette, vintage-inspired furniture, or thoughtful accessories, works in harmony to create a space that feels both sophisticated and inviting. The beauty of Parisian design lies in its subtlety, where every detail contributes to a serene yet refined atmosphere. The key to achieving a Parisian chic living room is balance. It's not about filling the space with excess but rather curating meaningful pieces that reflect both function and style. Whether you're in love with the soft neutrals, luxurious textures, or vintage accents, each piece should contribute to the overall ambience without overwhelming the room. Thank you for joining us on this design journey. If you enjoyed this transformation, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Parisian-inspired decor ideas. Stay tuned for our next makeover, where we'll continue to explore more elegant ways to elevate your living spaces.